How's that being disrespectful? You just said you didn't want to sleep all night. Maybe I'll put the show back on after this is over. Can you watch it?
Would you eat spaghetti squash?
Spaghetti splash?
Squash. So it's like spaghetti noodles, but it's squash. Wow.
What?
You just did that. Would you yes or no? You didn't answer.
I don't know. I don't think I like squash. I never had it.
Open look there. 16 points for him.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
Here's Yakichonis. Looking at the numbers, he's putting up 7 points a game.
This rate of baskets assisted, it's a stat I really like. It tells the story of how well you are playing team offense.
And the bucket is good. Booker's got 11 here in the quarter alone.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. They should continue to ride the hot hand.
Pass to Petrovic. Here's Yakichonis. They set a pick. And the powerful one-handed slam.
Did you see that? Look at the elevation on that dunk, B.A.
Man, he just cocked it back and fired it down with one hand. For 3, Booker. A rebound by Chandler. Chandler's got his 6th rebound on the night. And a strong finish with 2 hands.
Making sure of it with the 2-hand slam, B.A.
Yeah, I don't blame him with the score this tight. You cannot take a chance here. Here's Booker. Oh, he took the contact and tried to throw. It down over the top. And they're not happy with the call here. Coach has given the signal. He's going to use his challenge. Probably a good idea in such a close contest.
And even with the coach's challenge in place, we've seen so many of these personal foul calls still disputed even after the video review.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look, so the officials can be sure they get it right. Both free throws good from Booker.
And it's a luxury to have a great shooter like him at the line. And you very rarely see him miss.
And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line. And an important part of every team's game. A look at the hustle stats for East Rutherford.
They've been defending with excellent anticipation all game long. Just look at how many times they've managed to get their hands on the ball.
We also got to talk about the number of points they've scored in transition, just jumping all over the opposition in this regard. And you have to love it. The floor general taking things into his own hands.
Just the aggression they're looking for, man.
No doubt. That's the kind of play that can energize the whole team, and they will take it in a close game like this.
Hornets trail by 4. Inside, here's Walsh, and it's blocked by Martin. Here's Harrison, up and in on the layup. Harrison's got 6.
Yeah, showing a little versatility with their offensive attack. In the first half, it was about the 3 ball. In the second half, they've emphasized interior scoring.
Here's Yakichonis. He's got 5. Pass to Houston. Shoots. And he's off on his first shot of the game.
If he gets that look again, he should take it. You can't let one miss scare you off of a very good shot.
And here's Shepard for three, and the three-pointer goes. And it's a 9-point East Rutherford lead.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
In the modern NBA, you have to hit threes to win games, and they've made that adjustment since the break.
Here's Yakichonis. From downtown, the rebound by Shepard. About 3 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Now the Hornets moving it up. And the big dunk at the end of the break.
And that's all the result of some good defensive awareness.
And Booker's got the ball here for East Rutherford. Pass to Ewing. Back to Booker. Here's Ewing. That one's good. Give the assist to Booker. Ewing's got 4 points in the quarter.
A quality pass, setting up a quality shot. It's just textbook basketball.
And so it's East Rutherford with a 6-point lead at the close of the quarter. And it's all due to their ability to own the paint. They've been dominant down low. Time for a quick break, then back to the action. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today coming from an unlikely position. It's the big fella with the sweetest pass of the day.
I feel like we've seen more slip passing big men in the league today than we've ever seen.
Well, this has been a great contest so far. I imagine the fourth quarter could have more action in store for us. They've got Johnson, and it's Ewing in at the 5, down low. Here's Houston. Here's Walsh. Just 5 on the clock. And that one is hammered home.
While he's a bit undersized for a 4, he more than makes up for it with his bounce.
Pass to Pettit. To the paint. Oh, deflected. And it's the Hornets on the break. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
And that's gotta hurt. A turnover for a free run at the rim.
And now we know who has the momentum.
That's the last thing you need to happen down the stretch. Let's see how they respond to the devastating punch.
They're going at it on offense. Neither team backing down.
Man, this has been a fun one, but look, who doesn't love a high-scoring game?
Here's Iverson. Over to the wing. Here's Houston. He buries it from 3. Houston's got his first 3 points of the game.
That's exactly the kind of shooting you need down the stretch to win games.
And the Hornets making a change here.
First team foul. Hornets substitution. Tyson James. Paul Pierce.
East Rutherford moving the ball around. Pass to Rollins. Here's Ewing. Bull covering. And Ewing gets it to go. Ewing's got 4 points in the quarter.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
He's just riding the wave of momentum right now, getting to his spots and keeping things simple on the offensive side.
Big time two-hand slam.
And right on top of the defender, too. That's got to feel good. Pettit uses the glass to finish the layup. And East Rutherford leads by 3.
With a tough road ahead, they worked hard to get a good shot.
Iverson passes to McGrady. Just under 2.5 minutes gone by now in the final quarter.
Yeah, these teams are playing with incredible energy.
Yeah, the second half in stark contrast with the first. Coach must have gotten on them a little bit at halftime.
Timeout called, East Rutherford. Both teams will make substitutions. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Well, East Rutherford's head coach had some advice for the team over the last break. And coach had a very specific message for his guys. He said, quote, control what we can control. Play our game. And the rest will take care of itself. Solid message, if you ask me.
Thanks for that, Allie. And here's Charlotte now. Following the 3 by East Rutherford. Bull. Pass to Iverson. Back to Bull. Perfect pass to set up the lay-in.
Defensively, they've got to get more bodies in the paint. That's 3 straight field goals from below the free throw line.
Here's Shepard. Pass to Rollins. Martin a screen. 6 on the shot clock. Down low. Oh, and he brings it down with a two-handed jam.
Precision pass into the post. Well-earned assist.
Into the lane. Here's McGrady. Counted from distance. McGrady's got 7 now in this quarter.
And this is just typical of him. Always making an impact at crucial moments in the game.
And his team needs every bit of his production if they want to pull this one out. It is neck and neck here in the final period.
Here's Booker. And the rebound goes to Charlotte. Bowles got his 4th rebound in this one. Ooh, using 2 hands to power it down. Oh, couldn't have asked for a more hotly contested game.
These teams have swapped the lead 8 times. I believe it's coming down to the wire.
Timeout. Timeout called. East Rutherford.
Here we go, fans. Put your hands together for your East Rutherford dancers. Ewing.
Buries it from outside.
Ice. He has absolute ice in his veins. This guy, he lives for these moments.
Here's Iverson. Oh, he goes to the glass with that one.
And you want him taking good shots at this point in the game. And that one was easy.
Yeah, it's clear why they go to him in these moments. They know he's going to deliver for them.
Here's Rollins. Rejected by Bowles.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Here's McGrady. Pass from downtown.
He is pouring it in this quarter. Maybe double team and shoot at this point in time. Triple team to do.
Here's Ewing. Bull covering. Puts it up from 12. Oh, it's blocked by Bull. Here's Iverson. Another chance. Ooh, the shot misses. East Rutherford has gone 2 of 2 from outside so far in the 4th. Going to work in the low block.
Showing off with the floater game. Not a shot you can swat.
The Hornets with the lead. We've got 1:13 left in the 4th quarter. There's the screen by Bull. Oh, nice setup for the slam.
Nice ball movement there. That's how you break down the defense.
Here's Rollins. Here's Ewing. Just 5 to shoot. 41 seconds left in the 4th. Here's Iverson. He's guarded by Martin. Yes, sir! The finish with the jam.
Getting up and then throwing it down.
Oh, that was a big hammer right there. Timeout called. East Rutherford. Also checked in for Charlotte. It's Booker on the wing. Got a hand on it, and they're able to recover. Shoots a 3. Ball with the rebound.
It's never easy from that distance, but we see him drill those and shoot around all the time.
Even though he is capable of hitting that shot, I'd like to see him work for a better look in that situation.
And that trip coming up empty, missing both. And So the Hornets take the win. They played the villain tonight, and they played it well.
Yes, they did. And, you know, you have two choices. You can either succumb to the hostility in this arena, or you can feed off of it and use it as motivation. They did the latter.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Richard Jefferson, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson saying thanks for watching. And now our player of the game.
Welcome, folks, to what promises to be a great Tuesday night of the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan, joined by Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, with Allie LaForce reporting courtside. And a look at the starters for the Hornets. Cole is out there with Chandler. Then it's Iverson. Then it's Tracy McGrady. And it's Pierce in at the 3 spot. And for Toronto, Malone is out there with Arenas. Then there's Barrow. Then it's Jalen Johnson. And it's Kessler in at the 5. Now that we have over half of this season completed, Greg, what are you most interested in seeing moving forward?
I'm looking at which teams are going to make that playoff push, right? And which teams are content with slipping into the lottery. A lot will be determined over the next few weeks.
Arenas' shot is good.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Iverson against Arenas. Iverson kicks to McGrady. Fires the 3. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Here's Kessler. Currently averaging almost 6 points a game. Arenas. And it's Arenas with the jam.
Taking matters into his own hands.
Yeah, we didn't expect to see that kind of finish.
And you know, guys, when your point guard is making explosive plays at the rim, I really do think it sets the tone for the rest of the team.
From deep, Malone. The rebound by Pierce. Here's Iverson. Arenas grabs the miss.
No matter how good you are, it's tough with the defender draped all over.
The 3. Malone can't hit. Here are the Hornets with the ball. So here we are, Greg, looking at this roster of the Raptors. What is the path to contention?
Well, perhaps an opening in the East for them to make a move. Going from good to great, it's tougher and will require them to develop or acquire some superstars.
Arena set it. Up teammates, what a great pass.
About 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. Arenas against Iverson. Pass to McGrady. From outside the arc. That's a miss. He's made one and missed one.
They're 1 of 4 here to start, looking to get into a flow offensively.
Toronto with the ball. Arenas passes to Johnson. Back to Arenas. Kessler is screen on Iverson. Here's Malone. Takes a big height bounce and goes in.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
Yeah, shots falling off to a very good start offensively as a result.
And a timeout called by Charles Lee. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. Driving to the basket. That shot is off his leg. And they're saying he kicked the ball. Toronto leading by 6. And they double up Arenas. Kessler finds Malone. Raptors moving the ball around. Good work there as it goes.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
Screen by Cole. Here's Iverson. And he can't stop this drought. Another miss. Johnson in the corner. Hands it from downtown. Johnson's got 7.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Iverson outside. And he drives in. Takes it off the glass.
And Iverson constantly driving to the basket, using that speed and athleticism to kind of wheel his way to the rim.
To the inside. Johnson from outside. That's good. And it's Arenas with the assist. Arenas has got 3 assists in the game.
And that's back-to-back threes. The D just seems to be slacking off a little bit.
Iverson dishes to Pierce. And it's off from three-point range. Malone in the corner. And again, Toronto with the triple.
The defense a step slow. You can see the result.
That's 3 in a row from out there now, so they've got to do a better job contesting.
Now, here is McGrady. Malone with the steal. Arenas with it. Iverson picks him up. Fast break, Toronto. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
And you can't help but pick their defense apart. They're completely in disarray.
Well, everything's coming too easily. I mean, at some point defensively, you have to take something away.
Jamison, he's checked in for Toronto. Now here's Johnson. Pass to Jonas. Down low. And that one goes. Feeding him with the lead pass.
It really does make the game easy for your teammates when you can lead them to the rim that well with a pass.
Kessler finds Malone. Back to Kessler. Lays it up off the glass.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
And, you know, nothing like getting an opponent on the ropes early. You love that if you're on that side of the scoreboard, and they are landing some haymakers now.
Stolen by Kessler. Here's Johnson, and it's Johnson with the jam.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Tell you what, forget about easing into the game. They came out with guns blazing.
Now here's Johnson, still without a basket. They set the pick. Driving inside for three. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
He relishes his role in this offense, and he's a natural leader, too.
Johnson outside. Back to Malone. Kicks it out to Johnson. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Pass to Houston. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
You love the efficiency that Houston scores and plays with. Takes smart shots all the time.
Bury the pass to Johnson. Houston pulls it in.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
Here's Jonas. Pass to Houston. Inside, just 3 on the clock, and it's good on the layup.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
And so it's Toronto. 13 points up at the end of the period. And we'll see if they can keep up their tremendous shooting they've been dialed in so far from the field. And we'll be right back after this. Glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Raptors.
They have started this game looking to push the tempo, and it's working for them. Great job of scoring in transition.
And, you know, another thing that's been working for them tonight, scoring off turnovers, points off miscues. They've been converting any mistakes at the other end.
Sanders is out there with Anton Jamison. Then it's Thompson. Then it's Gilbert Arenas. And it's Griffith in at the shooting guard. That's the 5 out there for the Raptors. Now here's Arenas. Turned in an outstanding game against Brooklyn. Scoring his third straight basket in 3 tries.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure. Whoa! Big time. Paul Pierce rising and throwing it down. Not known for his vertical. but he's got a little more bounce than we thought.
Oh, that's an outstanding view from the AT&T Connected Camp. And Greg, and here we go. Coach's challenge happening right now. This one in regards to the personal foul, seeing if that was the right call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review, that when you see the slow motion replay, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. The Raptors making a switch here. Malone's checked in. Petrovic with the pass to Houston. Here's Walsh. Pass to Houston. 6 to shoot. Sweet little floater. Houston's got his second basket.
Just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
Those looks they're allowing are almost automatic.
And they double up Arenas. And Thompson kicks to Sanders. Toronto working the ball around now. Here's Arenas. Plays it up and banks it in. Arenas has got 9 points.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
The kick out to Pierce. Sinks the three-pointer.
Yeah, after a nothing first quarter, he's bounced back nicely.
Knocks it loose. And there's the drive.
Just attacking the basket there. Houston drives it with such force for the finish.
Raptors leading by 8. Arenas up top. He's got 9. Buries the long-range jumper. Arenas has got 7 points here in this quarter.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
And you know that's how it goes with him. I mean, his hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes. They last days.
And now, Allie LaForce has something for us from the sideline.
Hey, guys. Raptors coach Darko Rajakovic explained what he's looking for on the offensive end. He said, quote, it's unselfishness, ball and body movement, playing together and making each other better. Also, you have to be able to adjust. Basketball is not set in stone. If it was, it would be a recipe. Kevin?
Yeah, you got to roll with the punches. Thank you, Allie. Johnson, he's checked in for the Raptors. Arenas with it. Iverson picks him up. Malone, the pass to Thompson. And that one, good.
Just a load inside. Thompson bullying the defense in the paint.
Iverson outside. Ball, a screen on Arenas. Pass to Petrovic. Back to Iverson. Clock is at 3. Iverson sneaks his way inside.
Iverson so used to being under pressure and having to knock down difficult shots. An expiring shot clock is no worry.
Here's Arenas. Kicks it out to Malone. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. And it's going to be on Tracy McGrady. For Toronto, they have gone 3 for 3 at the line tonight.
And really, the form at the line all season has been terrific. 79% as a team.
Gary's checked in for Gilbert Arenas.
Truly a terrific score. Jeff Malone just has a nose for tickling that twine.
And Chandler throws it down.
And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket guy still shaking.
Oh, I tell you what, he loaded up as much power as he could behind that two-hand.
Yep, that one goes in there. Thompson's got his second basket of the night.
Yeah, he's shown terrific control of the pace and the rhythm of this offense.
You know, numbers don't always tell the story, guys, but his assist totals do paint the picture here. I mean, he's got everybody involved.
Iverson outside. The Hornets need to get a shot off here. And Thompson sends it back. Malone against Iverson, and it's Allen Iverson with the foul. That's his third foul of the game.
Already he's looking at his third foul. I think the coach will probably look to sit him down until the third quarter.
Outside, Jamison. Pass to Malone. A three-pointer off the mark. Hornets trail by 9. Here's Jonas. Three-pointers off the mark. Johnson up top, covered by Johnson. Johnson kicks to Malone. Lets a floater go, and the layup is good. Malone's got 11 points.
I love his shot selection today. He set the bar for the rest of the team.
Pass to McGrady. From the arc. And the Hornets miss again. Toronto leading by 11. Johnson outside. Here's Barry. Outside, Malone. To the middle. Johnson, the pass to Thompson. Again, the miss by Malone.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that.
1:06 left to play here in the second quarter.
Get out of his way.
No way the D was going to slow him down.
Not that time. He was determined to get those points.
And timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. Some changes for Toronto. Walker Kessler, he's checked in for Thompson. And Gilbert Arenas subbed in for Jamison. And a switch here also for Charlotte. Walsh is checked in. Malone, the pass to Kessler. Good, and the assist goes to Malone. Malone's got 6 assists here tonight. 52 seconds left in the first half. Here's Jonas. And looking at his production, he averages a little more than 7 points a game. McGrady connects from three-point range. McGrady's got his second bucket.
And how about getting a hand up on McGrady, especially when he's looking to shoot from the outside.
Raptors leading by 8. Outside, Malone. Lets the three fly. Johnson with the rebound.
He's letting it fly, but the results just have not been there.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg.
Well, I like the way he capped off that drive. The one-hand hole punch.
To the paint.
And how about the incredible timing on that alley-oop?
He absolutely hammered it down.
Well, I tell you what, that's the play we'll remember if they can put together a little surge to break this game open.
Here's Arenas. Oh, and he nails it just in time.
One eye on the rim, one on the clock. What a play.
An ideal way to end the quarter with momentum on your side.
And so it's Gilbert Arenas making things happen for the Raptors. He finishes with 9 points in the quarter. The D is having all sorts of problems with him. We've got more in store for you right after this.
Greetings, Shaq, Kenny, and EJ here as we tip off the show with a look at our mid-season Eastern Conference standings.
Checking out Toronto, they've been stuck in the middle tier. Not good enough to challenge for a chip, but not bad enough to get a high draft pick. They're really going to need their young guys to take a step forward in their development.
Turning back now to our game, lots of positives in that first half for the Raptors.
They've controlled the pace, and it's been fast. Getting out in the open court and scoring before the defense could get set.
Says the Jet. That is more than enough of us. Let's send you back to the game. Kevin Harlan and crew with the second half.
just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. It's been a clinic from Gilbert Arenas.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
And you know what? It helped that they had a few guys with very hot hands on the perimeter, too.
So it's the Hornets now. 6-point game. And at home for the next game, it'll be Detroit pulling into town. That game is the first and last of their homestand. Checking out the group for Charles Lee to start the second half. We've got Pierce, Chandler out there with Bowl. Then it's Tracy McGrady, and it's Anderson in at the point guard position. And the foul on Paul Pierce. That is his first foul of the game.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
And not afraid to put his body on the line either. He took a shot for the team in that situation.
And McGrady with that clear tap to the hoop.
Yeah, you can't afford to let Iverson come up with the steal there. An opportunistic defender who knows when to go for it.
Back to Arenas. Shoots the three. Lucky 7 drops in. He's perfect from the floor. 7 for 7.
And he's really made the most of his opportunities today. I mean, he needs to keep working for those kinds of looks.
Here's Chandler. And the layup's good off the glass. Chandler's got his second basket of the night.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Johnson outside. Malone in the corner. Launches a three, and the Raptors hit again from deep.
And if there's one guy you know won't hesitate to pull the trigger, it's Barry. Before that pass even got there, you can tell his mind was made up. He was going to take that shot. Doing it with style, McGrady punishing the D for giving him that kind of airspace.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Tracy McGrady. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Second personal foul. First team foul.
Just over a minute and a half played here in the third. Here's Malone. The Hornets pull it in.
Give the defense credit there. Normally, that's 2 points.
Here's Chandler. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It goes on Jalen Johnson.
And really, the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
It is. I mean, no reason to back off and give him the layup. I mean, much better off making him go to the line.
And stolen by Bull. Here's Iverson. Iverson with the hustle in transition.
A nice start to the second half. Just 1 miss in their first 5 attempts.
Malone right side. Driving the lane. The shot's good.
That's 3 of 4 here to start the half.
Kyle Korver, he's checked in for Chandler. He's got his 4th free throw of the game. Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Thank you, guys. Jalen Johnson, great in the two-man game, and he talked about how he operates off the pocket pass. He said, quote, it's simple. You got to read before the catch. Point 5, quick decisions. Just how quarterbacks have progressions with receivers, I have progressions in the pocket, and I read those. Back over to you.
Okay, Allie, we thank you. And Bowles sends it back.
And it's not just Bowles' size that makes him such an excellent shot blocker. He's got great instincts as well. Not many guys come out of games with more blocks than points, but that's typically the stat line for Manute.
Left side Arenas. Pass to Malone. 4 on the shot clock. 3-pointer.
And Porter is solid at getting a hand in the face of shooters. I like seeing him hustle on that end of the floor.
Here's Houston. He's covered by Malone. Houston, the pass to Cork. Shoots over Johnson. And Charlotte again with the bucket.
It works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
And timeout called by Darko Rojakovic. He's ready to talk things through with them. Third quarter action. action, and just under 3.5 minutes have gone. Kicks it out to Malone. Puts one up from 19. Here's Kessler. And Kessler throws it down.
Good to see a player going all out when the game's this tight.
You know, G.A., he knows what his job is. Control the offensive glass.
You know, that time I thought he did it with authority. Tremendous putback at a time when they really need him.
Antoine Jameson's checked in for Malone. Here's Houston. He has 6. On the clock. Here's Walsh. Can't tie it up as that one's no good.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
And Kessler throws it down.
Oh, you got to feel for a guy getting dunked on like that. I mean, he's got no shot to stop that unless maybe he can pick up another foot somewhere.
Here's Houston. Stats on him. He's averaging 9 points a game. Out to the right wing. Here's Petrovic. Charlotte no good that time either. Raptors leading by 5. Outside Arenas. He just cannot miss. 8 up, 8 in. Flawless.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
And stolen by Arenas. Puts it up from 12. And there are the Raptors with another bucket. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for the Raptors.
I like the fact that they've been very aggressive at the defensive end. Tenacious. They're jumping passing lanes and coming away with a lot of skill.
So the energy they've shown in the open floor, boy, it has been terrific. Doing a phenomenal job converting in those situations.
And some changes here for the Raptors. Thompson comes in for Walker Kessler. And Sanders subbed in for Johnson.
That's the kind of D that you're not going to find success with, guys. They've got to get a handle for it. And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Johnson against Jamison. Shot clock at 5. Johnson inside. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. Chandler's checked in for Charlotte. McGrady comes in for Petrovic. Toronto leading by 8. Now Arenas. He's got 21. Puts it up from 17. Good. He's now got 10 of 10 from the field.
This is some kind of performance we're seeing from him today. He has yet to miss a shot.
Pass to Johnson. It's Chandler high post. Here's Walsh. Sanders covering. Here's McGrady. And another 3 for Charlotte.
He's been doing some real damage from range. 2 threes in the first half. Now 1 in the second.
Now here's Arenas. Not a lot of room. Thompson passes to Griffin. That's in. Coming off the assist from Thompson. And the Raptors lead by 10. Here's McGrady. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. Now through 3 quarters of play. Down double digits. It may be difficult to overcome. The Raptors out in front as they end the 3rd quarter on a 15-6 run. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
For me, next to the big-time alley-oops and monster throwdowns, passes like that are probably the next best thing when it comes to sweet-looking NBA highlights.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this 4th and final quarter. They've got Malone. Johnson is out there with Jamison. Then it's Thompson, and it's Henderson in at the point. So that's the 5 in the game for Toronto. It's stolen by Johnson. And here's the fast break. Malone leading the way.
And that fourth foul, guys, might force him to scale back the aggression from a defensive standpoint. He does not need, nor does the team need, number 5.
And Toronto making a change here. Jackson's checked in. The Hornets also with a sub. Paul Pierce is checked in for Johnson. Now here's Iverson. Pass to Walsh. Back to Iverson. Shot clock at 6. Here's the teardrop. Not going to go that time. Jamison with the defensive effort. Johnson in the corner. Here's the 3. It's rebounded by Walsh. Hornets trail by 12. Here's McGrady. Oh, and he misses the dunk. Johnson with it. Now Pierce defending. And Ball sends it back. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Ball. Sanders checked in for the Raptors. Here's Malone. Banked in off the glass.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
That one's good, and the Raptor lead is cut to just 11 on the basket from Paul Pierce. Jamison up on top, defended by Pierce. Jamison, no luck. For Charlotte, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. Pass to Bull. Stolen by Jamison. And here's Sanders. And here's Thompson. Iverson covering. Here we go, one-on-one. Here's McGrady. Off the mark, had a chance to trim it to single digits. Raptors leading by 11. Throws it up high, and Toronto turns it over again.
You can't make brain-neutral mistakes like that. I mean, he may get an earful later.
And so it's Charles Lee calling timeout. There was no hesitating. He wants to talk to the team right now. Some changes for Toronto. Walker Kessler, he's checked in for Johnson. Berry comes in for Sanders. And Gilbert Arenas subbed in for Johnson. And a switcher also for Charlotte. Peterson's checked in. Now let's take a minute to talk to Allie before his courtside. Allie.
Over that last break, I got a chance to hear what Charles Lee said to the team. Coach wanted his guys to ignore the scoreboard. He said, don't even look at the numbers. Just take it possession by possession. Make every chance count, and we'll see where we stand at the end of this game. Back to you guys.
Great work as always, Allie. Thank you.
And he's been way off the mark this quarter. It's been ugly. You gotta love seeing McGrady when he's hot. An amazing score from any spot on the floor.
And stolen by Iverson. And here they come. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Yeah, easy call.
Yeah, you can hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
Wow. What, he has something in his eye on that shot?
Johnson, he's checked in for Antoine Jamison. And a switch here also for Charlotte. Walsh is checked in. Arenas kicks to Johnson. And a miss there on the triple.
After knocking down a couple in the first half, he hasn't gotten the 3 to fall since.
And timeout is called by Charles Lee. He's clearly intent on wanting to lock in and make sure everyone's on the same page. That free throw, no good. And he's good on the second. Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by. Here's the drive. Here's Berry. That's in, coming off an assist from Arenas. Arenas has got 6 assists in the game.
The man has no heart, and that's poor defense for a team that has a long way to catch up.
They look pretty demoralized surprise to me, and that always shows through at the defensive end first.
On power flush with a long hang on the rim at the end of that.
That could be a catalyst for him. It really could.
We've seen those kinds of plays get them going in the past.
Kessler, a huge two-handed slam.
It's been like this all night for both teams. The offenses having their way.
Any lull in the action so far has been short-lived because there have been nothing but buckets in this one.
Takes the three. Kessler pulls it down.
The ill-advised threes isn't how you want to close the gap. You've got to have better shots in. And for a scorer of Barry's talent, converting inside the paint can seem effortless.
Knocks down the three.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Pressuring the ball and making a play that created the opportunity.
You push it after a steal, there's almost no chance the defense can get back and recover.
Second personal foul.
He hits the first one, and that stretches their lead to 8. Johnson is checked in for the Hornets. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 9-point ball game here. Hornets have gone 5 of 11 from the field in the fourth quarter. And does not hit the jam. Wow! Ratzler's a three. Another chance here. He gets the bucket on the way-in.
The tenacity on the interior, just battling, bringing that effort and will for second chance points.
Johnson and get the three. Raptors leading by 11. Outside Arenas. From outside, it's deflected, and it's out of bounds. The Raptors are able to retain possession here. Now Kessler. Oh, the layup finish off an excellent lead pass.
And there's no doubt about this one. Playing with a lot of confidence tonight. It's a statement victory for the Raptors.
We got to see a display of offensive prowess in this one that got it done. High-scoring game.
Bucket after bucket. They were really in attack mode all game long.
And so that moves their record to 11 wins on the year. And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Gilbert Arenas.
Every time he shot it, it seemed like it was going to drop in. And if it didn't, everyone was surprised. The more you watch Arenas, the more it seems like the sky is the limit when it comes to his ability of starting to do things you just don't expect from a guy his size.
With the floater, and he lays that one in.
And credit the whole team. It was a focused, concerted effort to put this one away.
Yeah, what a time to put the hammer down. Any hope of a comeback diminished.
They can take their time on this possession.
It wouldn't be a bad idea. Just give themselves a little bit of a break.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Johnson outside. Just 5 to shoot. Count the basket.
Right now, Malone, he is having himself some kind of game, cooking with grease and gas.
And so Toronto takes this one, but by a big margin. Some good competition, but the hometown advantage and their ability to stay focused, I think, made the difference.
Yeah, and the first step to becoming a good team is your ability to win at home. And they really seem to revel in that opportunity, and this is what they came out to do.
And that'll do it, folks. So for Allie LaForce and my colleagues here at the table, Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for being with us. And now, our player of the game, Gilbert Arenas.